Artificial intelligence is on the rise. According to the article, AI is apparently for real, written in the USA Today, there's an old joke among scientists. When all of man's knowledge was poured into a computer, the computer was asked one question: is there a God? Its response was, there is now. Technology is evolving, and even though it has many benefits, there are many problems that arise with robots in the business place, such as high buying costs and the effects that it will have on current workers. Today I will be talking about those problems and the solution of hiring an artificial intelligence consultant. The fact that technology is everywhere makes hiring an artificial intelligence consultant more and more advantageous. Without one, your business and product sales can slowly decrease or fall flat. Let's start off by discussing the issues that artificial intelligence poses. The cost for buying artificial intelligence is too high, and job replacement is causing workers to lose their jobs. As Dr. Ahmad Bouaza stated in an informational interview, robots are rising in the medical field when it comes to reading patients' vital signs. This means that white-collar workers could be in danger of losing their jobs. As you can see from this graph, business services, the consumer market, healthcare, and automotive workers are the ones that are potentially going to lose their jobs due to artificial intelligence. According to the article, giving people free money could be the only solution when robots finally take our jobs. Written by innovational reporter Chris Breller, certain jobs like teachers, police officers, and business managers are more immune to displacement given their human components. But the spectrum of jobs that are at risk is surprisingly vast. Surgeons may risk getting replaced by surgical robots just as easily as self-driving cars may replace long-haul truck drivers. Here you can see the human component in this teacher's smile. This is something that artificial intelligence can never replace. In the same article, the author writes, the consequences may ultimately be that people will no longer be able to make money based on their usefulness in society, because they will no longer be useful. Overall, the problem with the advancement of artificial intelligence is that it is everywhere. It is in the medical field, in the military, and in the business world. And it even plays a large part in foreign relations with the rising of drones. There is no way to stop job loss from happening. Here you can see this military official working with the drone. Police do the same thing. They use these drones to drop bombs, to stop criminals, and to save lives. As an artificial sales consultant, we know the background of each robot so that you can include it in your workplace, but you have to understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. For this, you will need an artificial intelligence consultant. Now that we've talked about the problems and issues with artificial intelligence, let's move on to how we can solve these problems. The best solution is to adapt. Adapt to the way the world of business is evolving. In the 1800s, 80% of the U.S. labor force worked on farms. Today, it is a mere 2%. According to the article in Automotive News, Mark Davis, the automotive program manager at Seminole State College, says that people that are going to rely on robotics in the shop are still going to have the same people trained to fix small issues with the robots. Robots are advancing, and this will open up a new field of jobs in the workforce, especially for engineers, while advancing the speed and precision at which things get done. The military is going to widen its use of drones, which means they should be teaching their soldiers more and more about drones and other various robots, since the future of their careers depend on it. When it comes to medicine, physicians and surgeons need to be fully aware of how much they can utilize technology. Being aware will allow us to keep people out of worthless jobs that robots can do with ease. Everyone should make themselves aware of how artificial intelligence may affect their jobs. Robots increase production in restaurants. You can see here that a restaurant in China is replacing a worker with robots so that they won't have to pay the wages of workers. It's also in making vehicles. Here you can see that robots are helping construct the vehicle. And it is in the medical field. Here you can see that the robot is actually assisting the doctors and surgeons in performing the medical procedure. Robots are helpful, but you have to know how and when to use them. As a company, you need to follow the technological trends. In the long run, the big cost of purchasing robots evens out and benefits your company, and so with the cost of hiring an artificial intelligence consultant. You can see from 2011 to 2016 the rise of the use of artificial intelligence in the workplace. This trend keeps on rising as the years go on. To keep up with this day and age, you must build a career in a field that requires observance of human behaviors or characteristics, because robots cannot account for human factors, and therefore many jobs are saved from robotic interference. Be aware of upcoming trends in technology, so you can avoid landing a job that may be potentially taken by robots. Know when to use a robot and when a human opinion is more beneficial to the situation. Robots are not always right. We, as artificial intelligence consultants, help to make sure that you are not hiring people for jobs that do not need human intervention and would be better off using robots. Here you can see that men and women are now working beside robots to complete their jobs faster and more accurately. We know the trends of technology and where they are headed so that we can help prevent you from pushing your company in the wrong direction. We as consultants will begin to transform your company into a modernized machine that works together to increase profit and product sales. Based on your company's needs, we find a way to help artificial intelligence help you. Humans and robots working side by side to lower costs and to perfect your company. In conclusion, let's briefly review what I've shared. Artificial intelligence is the future of business. It is already beginning to evolve the way things work, but it is expensive, and you as a company need to be aware of some of the problems that it may cause when it comes to replacing workers. Hiring an artificial intelligence consultant will save your business from overspending on robots and wages, as we assist you in staying updated on the upcoming waves of technology and how it pertains to your certain company. We as consultants are the solution to your robotic problems, and we will show you the most effective way of using artificial intelligence throughout your company by first getting a full grasp of how your company works and then moving to make advancements where robots can potentially increase your product and/or accuracy in results. You must know your field or you will fall behind. You need to take action by hiring a consultant to guide you. You will ensure your company's survival, and with that, you will make sure that you as an individual and your workers will have a long-lasting career. As Eliezer Yudkowsky, an American artificial intelligence researcher, once said, by far the greatest danger of artificial intelligence is that people conclude too early that they understand it. This being said, needing help to keep your company on the right track with its upcoming robot revolution is not a bad thing. It is a smart thing.